So today we are actually removing an ATM from a location. So it's an underperforming location. That's what this video is going to be about. Hey there, my name is Carey Buck, independent ATM business owner since 2009, ATM business mentor since 2011, and that's where I teach people just like you how to start and grow your own profitable ATM business. And why would you want to have an ATM business? Bunch of reasons. You know, some people want to get out of their 9 to 5. Some people want to finally put their money to work for them instead of always working for their money. Some people want to stop putting out a lot of money for decent returns, and instead want to put out a little bit of money for decent returns. Some folks want to supplement retirement. Some folks haven't saved for retirement, so that's what they're doing the ATM business for. All different reasons, personal to you, could be multiple reasons, you know. But why should you let me help you start an ATM business? I'm going to save you time, money, and headaches. If you would like more information on how I can help you start an ATM business, go to atmtrainingvideo.com. Again, that's atmtrainingvideo.com. All right, so we got this machine that we installed before we moved to the beach. We didn't move to the beach till like October 23rd-ish, and we probably, when do you think we installed this? My wife is my camera woman today. When do you think we installed it?
About 2 weeks before we moved.
Probably like 2 weeks before we moved, we installed it. So back in October. Now, it sucks. The location is not great at all. But we've been busy with moving and, you know, getting acclimated and doing all this stuff and, like setting up doctor's appointments, getting new doctors, like all kinds of stuff. And then, you know, stuff that happens when you move, you know. So we haven't really been bothering with it. It's our first ATM ever that actually loses us money every month because it doesn't do enough. But again, you know, normally we would have moved it a long time ago. We would have moved it. We just have been busy. So today's the day we're moving it. We already got a new spot for it. But can you look in the back? We got our. Can you see what's back there? Can you see it?
Yeah, the dolly.
So that's the dolly that we're getting. We're in the Jeep. She's a new camera woman. So we're in the Jeep. We're just gonna pick the ATM up, throw it in the back of the Jeep, and you know we roll it out with the dolly, of course. But we got a new spot for it. I don't know if we're gonna install it at the new spot today or Wednesday. They're closed on Tuesdays. But it's going into a tattoo shop. So that's what's going on right now. We'll pick it back up when we get closer. All right, we are here. I just put all our. Well, why don't we get the thing out? We like to keep the miles. You want to keep the miles whenever you're. Oh gosh, doing the ATM stuff. You know, back and forth to businesses. We got his little check. And it is little. We do some profit sharing. And we're gonna walk over here. There's a bunch of signs. ATM. What? Oops. Oh, yeah. Hey!
How's everything going?
Everything's good.
Very good.
Waiting for the warm weather.
Yeah?
Waiting for it to get warm, you know, so. How about you? Everything alright?
Very good. I go to surgery this Friday.
Surgery for what?
On my shoulder.
Oh, okay. Well, good luck.
And after that we open the
Car wash, nice. Okay, just hit me up.
Yeah.
Alright.
How's everything?
Good.
My new bumper.
Alright. Yep, that's my wife's butt. She's putting down a thingy. Can you hold this while I position this? And we're gonna put this baby right in the Jeep. Easy, lemon squeezy. But let's see if we can put that right here. I'm gonna put this here. I don't know if you're gonna see shit, but we'll see how it goes. This is why I can't say that my videos are for children. It's a curse. Okay. So it is. Ready? 1, 2, 3. Easy peasy. Lemon squeezy. I don't know if y'all saw that, but that's how it's done. You good? You caught?
Go ahead. Okay.
Yeah, I think that's good. Alright, now it's in there now. I gotta go pick up a couple signs. Can you come with me? Well, she's getting one, I'm gonna get the other one. Sometimes this is the sad part. He's a really, 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 really nice guy. But, nice guys don't pay the bills. You know what I'm saying? Nice guys don't pay the bills. I put that in here because it was windy. How the fuck am I getting this thing out here? Let's see here. No idea what the fuck is going on here. I might need my wife to help me here because I'm an idiot. Hey babe, can you help me? Sometimes our wives are smarter than us in some regards, and we're smarter than them in some regards. This moment? No, it's not tied. It's just not. Oh, is it? I'll pull it out like that. I'm gonna step on it. Watch. Yes. See what I mean? Sometimes our spouses are smarter than us. And then we're on our way. Easy peasy, lemon squeezy. Alright, so we're home now. It's a little bit chilly out today. Let's see where it is. My wife went for a walk with our neighbor, so I am gonna take this ATM out of the Jeep by myself, and then I will wait for her to get back, and we have another ATM to go into the Jeep, taking it somewhere else. But this machine that we just picked up is going to a tattoo shop. Now what I need to do is I need to, change around stuff. Say, hey, ABC, this is called ABC Tattoo Shop ATM. Your new address, phone number, all that kind of stuff. And that's what I'm going to do momentarily. Knocking stuff all out of the way. Just stop, dolly. Hey, can you see here? Let me see. If I leave you right here, can you see? You can. Watch me take this out of the Jeep all by myself, all right? Well, you guys have like a special show today. Let's see how it goes. Ouch. Ouch. Just hurt myself already. Signage. Stuff is usually easier with 2 people, but it smells like dog or cat pee. I'm not even kidding. I just grabbed it, and that's what it smells like. I think I'm gonna have to clean this before I take it to the new shop, because it literally smells like dog or cat pee. I'm not even kidding. And I was wondering what that smell was, because my hand smelled funny. Like when we were loading it into the cart, and it's a pizza shop. Like this was in a pizza shop, so I have no idea why it smells like dog or cat pee. It was inside a pizza shop. Craziness. Crazy, crazy, craziness. All right, so you gotta be able to get a grip somewhere. No. Man, now that I know it smells like that. I have one of those really bad, I don't even know what it's called, but when stuff smells, I don't do well with it. I might need to wait for my wife. Oh, Jesus. Or clean it first. I just want to try to get it out of here. Let's see. Okay, so you just gotta get some leverage. Pull it. God, that smells. And we like to cover, I don't know if you can see that far, but we put a cover at the bottom of the Jeep so it doesn't get jacked up. I can't wait to tell my wife about this. She's gonna love it. Pull it out, right? Yeah, I'm gonna get cat pee on it. Gently. And that's all you do. This part, if you're a chick, right, and you don't have big man muscles, right, this part's a little bit, takes a little bit. So chicks, we have to put a little more into it, you know. The guys are just easy peasy, like one finger probably could move it out. And then I'm gonna close this. I knew my hand smelled weird. I knew it. I had no idea what it was though. See paper. Another ATM sign. Alright. You guys are in the thick of it today. Light up ATM sign. Put this somewhere in here. So I was going to add the new info into this machine. Looks like I'll be cleaning it first. Man, that really is something else. That is a first. That is literally a first. I've never got an ATM from a location, especially a business location, that smells like cat or dog pee. I'm pretty sure it's cat pee. It smells like cat pee. Like, oh, that's wrong. Something. And then I'll bring this baby into the garage. Sometimes it takes a little oomph getting it over the curb. Guys, you've got more muscles than us ladies, so it might be easier for you. All right, there we go. So this is the process, like when you want to, oh shit, I'm tripping over shit. When you want to remove an ATM from an underperforming location, right? And that is an important part of this business, okay? You don't want to leave an ATM at a location that is just not performing well. Like, it just doesn't make sense. I know, you're like, but Carey, you just said you left it there for a while. We did, and now that I think about it, I'm pretty sure we put that ATM in September and not October. So we did, we left it there for a while, but it's not because it was doing well. It's not because it was doing horrible. It's just because we literally were distracted with life and moving into the house and just all the stuff that happens when you move into a new location, like with your house itself, with the unpacking, with the setting up new doctors, getting new doctors. And by the way, it blows in Delaware. Like, you literally are waiting forever for an appointment, and they have this crazy system. It's just wacky. Plus, you know, with like your bit, like I moved businesses. We moved 3 businesses to Delaware, and that's just been a pain in the balls. I know not balls, but it's been a pain in the balls. So we had a lot going on. So finally, I was like, all right, this is it. We're done with this place, okay? Actually, I went out and I found a location. They had something to say. I went out and found a location the other day. I sent out a quick email to a bunch of tattoo shops in the area. And one got back to me. The other day, I went to go meet the owner and sign them up that day, husband and wife. And I said, I'll have an ATM in here within a week, because I know I was going to take this one out, right? And normally I give notice for the business owner where I'm taking the machine from. But, you know, if you have a pretty good rapport, you could say, hey, I'm coming to get this tomorrow. Is that all right? You know, he was cool with it. But you want to make sure that you do that. Like, you don't want to have, like, if I were to see, it was just not a normal circumstance, right? And a normal circumstance for me, I would not have left this machine there that long, right? I just wouldn't have. So you want to give yourself like a timeline to see how long you're willing to wait to see how good a machine will do, right? Is it 30 days? Is it 60 days? Is it 90 days, right? You do need to give people time to get used to having an ATM there. Like customers, right? They need to get used to knowing there's an ATM there, knowing they can come and use it. But what are you comfortable with? Is it 30 days? Is it 45 days? Is it 60 days? Is it 90 days? Is it 120 days? Like, what are you comfortable with, right? Like for this tattoo shop we're taking it to, I know they were very concerned because they wanted to make sure that I at least gave them the summer, right? Because the summer months, obviously we're at the beach. The summer months are going to be like through the roof compared to any other time of the year. And I was like, oh no, don't worry about it. Like, obviously, no brainer. I'm not going to remove this during the summer. And the reality is it probably pays for itself in the summer versus the months that the summer's not going on, like the summer, probably like April to October probably make up for November, December, January, February, March, right? When you're in a beach town. So you want to give yourself a fair shake, right? If you know you're in that kind of seasonal type of environment, make sure your trial is not like your trial. If you're doing a trial, like say you decide on 45 days, you're only comfortable with 45 days with figuring stuff out. You want to make sure your 45-day trial doesn't end right before their heavy season starts. You know what I mean? Like that wouldn't make sense. But yeah, a big part of this business is not leaving your ATMs in underperforming locations. That's why an ironclad contract is super, super, super important, right? You want to make sure that if your machine is not performing properly, whether you sign a 1-year contract with that business owner or a 5-year contract or a 10-year, it doesn't matter what it was. You want to make sure if it's not performing properly, you can pick that machine up and move it somewhere else, just like I did, right? Except you're going to do it sooner rather than later, right? Because hopefully you're not moving and you don't have all this stuff going on in your life, which we don't have that going on now. Like we're moved, we're settled in. I mean, granted, you can see our garage and whatnot, but it's a garage, you know. But now we're not leaving underperforming machines somewhere for months and months and months, right? It's just not what we're going to do. And this was the only one that really was underperforming in a way where I was like, yeah, I got to move it. All the other machines are fine, all right? So just remember, moving an ATM, and that's the beauty of the ATM business, right? So basically, Kathy and I moved this on our own, right? I got it out of Jeep on my own, but it's hard putting it on your own, putting it in the Jeep on your own. Guys, you probably could do it. You got more muscles. Actually, I probably could do it on my own, but I shouldn't, right? Ladies, you probably could do it on your own if you have a little bit of upper body strength, but you shouldn't, right? So I always recommend, 2 people putting it in, but one person can totally take it out. But that's the beauty of the ATM business. Like you can literally pick this up and move it when it's not performing properly versus, a rental property. And you guys know, I don't know if you can see this, I got a house around my neck. right? That's from investing in real estate. I've been investing in real estate since 1999, right? I will always be involved in real estate in some way, shape, or form. But the fact remains that if I buy a property somewhere, and let's say I buy a property in area A, right? And then area A suddenly becomes a war zone, a drug zone, like this worst area ever. Well, guess what? I can't pick up that property and move it somewhere else. Like, you just can't do that with real estate. But you can with ATMs. Like, you can literally pick these up and move them somewhere else when they are not performing properly, right? And that is a major part of this business that you need to pay attention. You got to pay attention to your cash flow every month, okay? You got to pay attention to how your ATMs are performing. Okay, hopefully that makes sense. Guys, don't forget to like this video. Give me a thumbs up. Don't forget to click the ATM. I don't know if it's right there or if it's right there. I'm not really sure where it's at, but whatever that little ATM is, click that so you subscribe to this channel. Once you click on that, there's going to be a bell. Make sure you select all, so every time I put a new video on, you get notified about it, all right? So thumbs up, subscribe. Make sure you hit the notification button, all. Any questions or comments, post below. And then if you have an idea for a next video, a new video, just post that below too. You know, I read all your comments, guys. Like, I respond to them. I read them. If it's a good idea, I will put it on my list to make another video about it, right? And again, remember, if you would like to learn more about the ATM business and you'd like me to help you start an ATM business, go to atmtrainingvideo.com. Again, that's atmtrainingvideo.com. Once again, my name is Carey Buck. I will talk to you soon. Have a great day, and may you live happily off of passive income.